Samsung is already in the works for their next flagship phone, the Galaxy S25 Ultra, even though the Galaxy S24 just hit the shelves in January. While we're starting to hear a few rumors about it, we don't know much yet. Samsung usually packs their phones with cool features, so we can expect some exciting stuff in the S25 Ultra. One thing we're hearing is that Samsung might be focusing on making the camera even better to compete with Apple and showcase the best camera on a phone. Plus, they'll probably keep adding more smart features to make the phone even cooler. We'll have to wait for more news to know for sure, but it sounds like the Galaxy S25 Ultra could be something special. Here's what we've heard so far about the Galaxy S25 Ultra, along with some of our best guesses as to what Samsung has planned. We've also made a wish list of Galaxy S25 Ultra features we want to see. Samsung probably won't change the material for the frame of the Galaxy S25 Ultra since they just switched to titanium for the S24 Ultra. The design with the camera lined up vertically on the back is likely to stay the same too. We'll have to wait for leaked pictures to confirm. There's a rumor that the display on the regular Galaxy S25 might get a bit bigger, up to 6.36 inches from 6.2 inches on the S24. Another rumor suggests the S25 Ultra screen could be slightly bigger too, maybe around 6.9 inches, but we're not sure about that yet. Lately, phone companies have been trying to make their screens brighter than ever. Samsung bumped up the brightness for the S24 Ultra, and we might see an even brighter display on the S25 Ultra. The main focus of the Ultra model is its cameras. Samsung usually puts the best cameras in this phone, like a 200-megapixel main sensor and a 100-megapixel space zoom feature. We think there might be some improvements to these cameras next year, and early rumors about the Galaxy S25 Ultra camera seem to support this idea. In particular, there's talk from a leaker that the wide-angle lens on the Galaxy S25 Ultra will be improved in some way, although the details aren't clear yet. Additionally, the ultra-wide lens is rumored to be upgraded from a 12-megapixel sensor on the S24 Ultra to a 50-megapixel sensor on the new phone. Moreover, there's anticipation that the telephoto lens on the S25 Ultra will have variable capabilities. While the exact meaning of this isn't clear, we speculate it involves adjusting the focal length while connected to a single sensor. This could lead to smoother zooms, especially when shooting videos. If you're curious about how reliable this rumor is, it's worth noting that the same leaker correctly predicted the upgraded 50-megapixel telephoto lens on the Galaxy S24 Ultra before it was officially announced, so there may be some credibility to their claims. You might expect the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra to use the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 chip, considering the S24 Ultra used the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. This year's S24 Ultra was the only model to use Qualcomm's chip exclusively, while the regular S24 and S24 Plus used the Exynos 2400 chip in models outside North America. Qualcomm has said the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 will be out in October, which lines up with a possible early 2025 release for Samsung's phone. Some early tests of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 chip have surfaced, but it's important to take them with a grain of salt since they're not officially confirmed. However, these tests suggest that the chip performs really well. According to leaked Geekbench results, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 scores as high as the A18 Bionic chip in the latest iPhones, which is impressive. Keep in mind, though, that even though the A18 chip numbers are also leaked, the chip won't be out until the fall with the release of the iPhone 16. There's some discussion going on about the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 having a prime core that runs at 4.3 GHz, which is a significant increase from the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3's top speed of 3.4 GHz. This jump in power is quite large, and it means Samsung and Qualcomm will need to work out how to fit this powerful chipset into a phone without it getting too hot. There's a potential twist regarding the chipset for the Galaxy S25 Ultra. A rumor suggests that instead of using Qualcomm's chip, it might exclusively rely on Exynos Silicon in 2025. However, it's important to note that this rumor comes from someone named Adarexa on X, who quickly dismissed it as just something they heard and not from a reliable source. So while it's interesting, it's best not to take it as definite information. When it comes to battery life, it's unclear how Samsung could fit a larger battery than the 5000 mAh one in the Galaxy S24 Ultra. The S24 Ultra already performed exceptionally well on battery tests, lasting 16 hours and 45 minutes, making it one of the best in terms of battery life. so there's not much concern about the battery life of the Galaxy S25 Ultra. However, it would be nice to see Samsung improve the wired charging speed beyond the current 45 watts. We expect the Galaxy S25 phones to receive the same 7 years of software support that the Galaxy S24 gets. We expect the Galaxy S25 Ultra to introduce more Galaxy artificial intelligence features similar to the ones introduced with the S24 lineup. However, there's no information yet on what these features will be or if some will be exclusive to the higher-end Ultra model. With the Galaxy S24, all three models supported the same Galaxy artificial intelligence features, meaning even the entry-level S24 could perform the same tasks as the premium Ultra model. Though it may be early for you and I to be thinking about the Galaxy S25 Ultra, it's a safe bet Samsung has already put a lot of thought into what goes into its next device, and we should find out more about those efforts throughout the year as we get closer to the S25 Ultra's 2025 launch date. The game is over for Apple. There's a rumor that the next Snapdragon chip, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4, will be even faster than the A18 chip that will be in the iPhone 16. According to a rumor from South Korea reported by Notebook Check, it said that the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 chip will outperform the Apple A18 chip in benchmark tests. The leak suggests that the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 could achieve a single core score of 3,500, surpassing the A18's expected score of 3,300. Additionally, the rumor claims that the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 will perform better in multi-core tests and will also have a faster GPU. Qualcomm has confirmed that the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 will be revealed in October, boasting Orion cores, a significant upgrade over the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Samsung has included a description for Circle to search in this menu, ensuring users are aware of its existence. Interestingly, while the Galaxy S24 series also has Circle to search, Samsung doesn't initially list it with the other features in the Advanced Intelligence menu. The Galaxy S23 Fan Edition might be the only device not to receive all the Galaxy S24 artificial intelligence features, even though it was released in 2023. It uses the same Exynos and Snapdragon chips as the Galaxy S22 series instead of the more powerful Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip found in the regular Galaxy S23 models, the Fold 5, Flip 5, and the Galaxy Tab S9. The One UI 6.1 update is set to begin rolling out later this month for the Galaxy S23 series, Fold 5, Flip 5, and Tab S9. However, in most markets, the rollout might extend into April. While it's not confirmed yet, other eligible devices might also start receiving the One UI 6.1 update from April onwards. Ice Universe posted a video on his Twitter account. According to Ice Universe, Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra One UI 6.1 and has all the artificial intelligence features and animation effects of the S24 Ultra, which is smoother features that the S24 has, but the S23 does not include full screen always-on display, screen vividness adjustment, and Photo Super HDR camera algorithm. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section.